Hello again, everybody. Before trekking further into Alftand, I've actually backtracked a small distance so I can get the Expedition journal, which is found in one of the little houses nearby. So I'll read that first so we have some idea what's going on here. What is it called? The Expedition Manifest. There we go. We've managed to secure the site and hold off any others who may try to steal our discoveries so far. So they'll be on guard. Hjalti will therefore be on guard too. Especially those from the College of Winterhold. Doubly on guard. Who seem to think the glory of exploring every ruin should be theirs alone. The crew for our expedition is as follows. Sulla Trebatius, myself, so must be an Imperial there. Named, I guess, for the Roman dictator and general Sulla. Umana, my constant companion and bodyguard. Valier, a mage not associated with Winterhold, took some time to find. Endrast, fellow explorer of some local renown. Yag, a great brute of a woman, hired to keep the rest of the labor in check. Jadar and Jazar, two Khajiit brothers hired as labor. Why would you hire Khajiit as a laborer? Why wouldn't they get some local Nords who are going to be bigger and stronger and whatever? Need a couple more laborers. Getting through the ice is proving difficult. We've set up shelter and scouted the area. The small ruins on the lower plateau of the glacier don't seem connected to the main structure. That's far below us here, yeah. We haven't managed to find a way into the tower parapet we found here. Yag mentioned spotting a fissure in the glacial wall that may lead into the ruins, so we're going to try to find a way to get down there with the gear. Looks like a storm is coming. So that's where we are here. So Alftand is a neat ruin in several ways. One of which is that it's kind of a mix of this glacial terrain and more conventional Dwarven ruin sections. I guess here's their expedition gear. It's always nice to be finding these, journals to tell us about who the people in here are and so forth. They're almost always basically dead by the time we find them, but at least we have some idea who they are and why we should care. Well, I'm trying to resist the temptation to loot things that they don't need. I'll check chests probably for useful things. Blood splatters here. Hjalti is not surprised. He's tempted to just lick this up because he's rather thirsty at the moment. But, number one, doesn't work. Number two, this could be like elf blood. So, no. There's a Khajiit over there, I can tell by the tail. More blood. Probably will find another journal explaining things here. I guess I'll take that.
What is it? I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar. You always
Probably skooma.
No, there's got to be more skooma. Shut up! Shut up! Don't lie to me, Cesar. You hid it. Always try to steal.
But we're only hearing one side of the conversation. Unless, of course, the other guy is dead. He's just talking to himself. The ruins are not shaped the way I'd expect. So, they destroyed some Dwarven spiders. Those, of course, will not be revealed by Detect Life, so I had better start switching to Aura Whisper. And if I'm doing that, I probably should also switch to the Amulet of Talus for the time being. Looks like a Dwarven spider over there. Well, don't like having to alert this Khajiit, but I think it has to be done. Let me make that. No, not one. Two. Where's my basic heal? Okay.
Lost!
Inside the pipe, huh? What will make it come out? It's probably going this way, would. I guess I'm mistaken about that. There we go. This must be like a newly made one or something, because they clearly went past this spot and just didn't face it themselves. Dwarven spiders, as I've mentioned before, like all Dwarven things, are resistant to all magic, impervious to frost, so therefore fire is just the best thing to go with on them, as it is with most things. Well, they left this chest untouched. They've taken out one of the spiders. That series I read. I'm looking for some of the other dwarf books. Research notes. That sounds useful. If only Umana would have left one of these Dwarven machines creatures intact for me to study. The fact that they almost killed those Khajiit brothers in the middle of the night doesn't mean we couldn't find a way to disable one. It does seem like it'd be pretty easy to disable one. You'd probably have like one person block them and then somebody else break off their legs. We dragged some stuff in front of the pipes that came out to stop them from coming back. They are simply fascinating. It is just as Cal Selma described in Dwarves V2. Their appearance does in fact resemble that of an arachnid. I thought that to be an embellishment given by his source. That's dumb, because everybody knows that. They've been in every game that has dwarves. The inclusion of the soul gem into the design of the apparatus is quite remarkable. It could explain the focus for the lightning that he describes. Oddly enough, and this is actually interesting, it doesn't appear to be the main power source for the apparatus. Perhaps some sort of harmonic resonance with the energies contained in the soul gem to bring heat to a small boiler? Too early to say conclusively. That does raise the question of where they get the liquid for the boiler, however. Huh, that was strange. I thought I just saw something moving beyond the barred door. It looked vaguely humanoid. Wonder if it could be an undiscovered automaton. I'm going to move my bedroll down here to see if I can catch another glimpse of it. This is all so exciting. Okay, so he's the moron. We won't miss him at the College of Winterhold, where I guess he never was. Ah, this is interesting. I'm going to hope to find the other two copies of this, or other two volumes of this soon. Dwemer Inquiries, Volume 3, Their Architecture and Civilization, by Thelway Ghislaine, Scholar. Those are Dwarven ruins, by the way. Dwarven ruins. My studies in this text have focused heavily on the fact that Dwemer archaeological sites west of Vardenfell seem to be built at much greater depths than their counterparts near the Red Mountain, which of course are the only ones that he went to near Morrowind, in the game Morrowind. So they're explaining the differences between these games at this point. I believe there is a specific threshold to which Dwarven excavators would dig before the construction of vital structures would begin. I have referred to this threshold as the geocline, but I found that to often be redundant with the deep venue of a colony. That's then in some previous volumes describing the architecture of Dwarven ruins in Skyrim in particular. Still, there is some variation in the actual depth of a deep venue. It's kind of their big open chamber where they have their internal buildings. Whereas the geocline is always the marker where I reason the city proper begins. Tunnels and chambers at more shallow depths, like where we currently are, will often, granted in their architectural style, appear to have served little in the way of critical civic purpose. Surplus stores of food, warehouse chambers that may have been used in trading with nearby surface settlements, or barracks for topside patrols are common above the geocline. These tunnels, I have observed, can meander in a seemingly more random pattern, quite true, than those planned structures beneath. I hypothesize that this may be due to the unpredictable nature of any excavation, even to a race as clever as the Dwemer. Surely unexpected deposits of stone or geological events could make the effort difficult. I think that these haphazard tunnels are often the result of the search for suitable substratum to build within. I have found in a small number of ruins reference to a geological anomaly or place known as Dwarven ruins. This is intriguing because the term not only appears in a few tablet fragments, but very specifically on ornate metal frames in the deepest reaches of the strongholds Alftand, where we currently are, Urkhamthand, and Mazinjaleft of Skyrim. I have yet to decipher the meaning of these elaborate carvings, but consider it highly strange that they occur in the deepest part of each of the ruins. Risen by order, cousin of privilege, Kualek of Shizaline, privilege duties, clan home, building Hoagan, Koltora, tradition to hail the world shaper. That's a translation, I guess. The most reasonable translation of that symbol I've managed to decipher is Blackest Kingdom Reaches, but I can't imagine what that means. I suspect there may be some pattern I'm failing to notice. This creeping doubt has haunted my career in recent years, and I've begun to doubt if I will unravel some grand secret of the dwarves in my lifetime that lies just under my nose, or indeed under my feet. Well, very intriguing, and a fun setup to one of the more interesting moments in Skyrim, actually. And yet another reason why I love this ruin in particular. Okay, let's proceed on our way. Another dwarven spider up there. I'm going to muffle myself again, I think. Because that Khajiit brother's still probably creeping around somewhere. Maybe both of them. There we go. Get back up there and stay in fire range. Nice. I think if I just switch to this now, the attack will probably handle it. Spiders do large damage, but it's pretty bad the crippled, and I just want to get my magic back and move on. Okay. Spiders often have pretty good treasure drops, like they often have just filled soul gems on them, so quite handy.
Lost.
I saw Khajiit before. Where is he now? Corpse. What might I find over here? More blood.
Lost.
So tempting, but no, I will not take it. I have enough treasure. Well, that was a screw up, but it's okay. I knew there wouldn't be anything too dangerous in this area. Another sign of the Expedition having been here.
Lost.
And there's that Khajiit, perhaps.
Lost.
Is there any more dialogue I can find here?
Who is this, brother? Another of the smooth skins looking for food?
You totally didn't sense me.
One must talk with us. No, you must be the one who took my skooma.
Oh, crazy skooma head. Alright. Ooh, he's surprisingly sturdy.
That's all you got?
No. Not quite. Hopefully I'll fall all the way down and take substantial fall damage. Not as much as I was hoping for, but it's a start. Why do they always suggest that? Has anybody ever taken that offer? As much respect as, Hjalti has for the Khajiit merchants, there is no way he would hire Khajiit for a job like this.
Watch you down.
I think he's been using small healing potions or something, not healing spells. Sure. Okay. Nah. Well. What else have we got around here? Boots. Ah, he murdered his brother. This one is at his wit's end. I signed Jar myself up for this expedition to try to get him clean of the skooma. I brought a small supply to try to bring him down slowly, but the storm has had us trapped in the glacier for weeks. Must be a follow-up to that previous storm that was mentioned. The others have not yet caught on that one with fur should not shake so much from the cold, but I've run out of the little skooma. Khajiit have no cold resistance and they never had. And all the Khajiit in Skyrim complain about the cold. But I've run out of the little skooma I brought, and Jadar is getting pretty bad. He started hallucinating creatures coming out of the ice in the ruins. The others are starting to think he may be behind Valier's disappearance, but I know he would never do something like that. Well, he seems to have gone crazy and murdered like everybody, but Hjalti has his suspicions. Well, that's actually a super good regeneration potion. If I needed that, I would take it. I've rarely seen those. I've almost never seen anything beyond just the basic regeneration potion, in fact. Oh, oops, not what I meant to do. Well, again, cool stuff. I like those journals here. I like the character development we get. I like how they have different kinds of stories in these different ruins. It's fun stuff. I don't like these loud pistons. They could hide the sound of anything sneaking up on me. Ah, Umana's journal. It's been about a week since Valier went missing, and now Endras is gone too. We found blood leading over to the barred-off doorway, but Sola seems to think that they found a way through and that they are trying to cut him out of the discovery. Okay, he really is an idiot. He keeps saying that we need to press on. We've managed to break through into another section of the ruins, an animunculory. That's technically what these dwarven robots are called. They're called animunculi, so it's the place where they made them. Where the dwarves would produce their automatons. We learned the hard way that the metal creatures are still alive in there, and it hasn't improved Yag's mood at all. She holds that the Khajiit brothers aren't involved with the disappearances, and has been keeping a hard eye on Scylla. Wow. I mean, that seems kind of dumb. The rations have all but run out. We are going to have to decide soon whether to try to brave the storm or try to push further to the ruins. How would that help? I don't know if the echoes of screams I've heard in my sleep are those of our missing comrades, or my own nightmares. Again, good creepy stuff, good writing, memorable. Everybody has a different, voice, too.
Lost.
And this could very well be one of your first encounters with Falmer, which is, of course, what is responsible for the most horrific disappearances. I think there's 2 dwarven spheres in there, so that's like an absolutely brutal encounter. So, I'm going to need to be well prepared for that. I think I want to put on my Necromancer's Amulet. Definitely want to put on a Morokai. Now that I know there aren't going to be more people alive in here anywhere. And I probably just need to play it very safe and do a big summon of some sort. I might need to replace it with a Storm Atronach, actually. Might need to make a, yeah. It's a good opportunity for a Wrathman, I think. They're usually pretty worthless, but, you want super heavy tanks for these 2 spheres, so that's what we got, super heavy tanks. You might be able to stun them, too, with, a heavy weapon like that. Luckily, only one has come out for now. When the other one comes out, I'll need to really watch out. You've seen those things can tear through my Atronachs in like 2 or 3 hits. I'm hoping my summon will not be able to aggro the other one. They have very generous hitboxes, luckily. Man, he's not even trying to hit it, but he is tanking it pretty well, and that's what I need right now. I think I'd better get back and get some magic. It'll probably tear through him pretty soon. Sturdy though he is. Or I'll just run out of time. Either way, from here I think I can take it with an ordinary summon. He really does like garbage damage. Alright. Nope. No going for me. You're gonna fight my summon. Okay, now I need to get the other one pulled out here. There we go. Yep. With the Necromancer's Amulet to reduce my conjuration costs substantially, I can be a bit more comfortable fighting these guys than I typically would be. That Atronach has like a second to live if I'm not careful here. And I will too if I'm not careful. These guys cannot be taken down, remember, with, ooh. How did you do that there? That was very bad for me. Please turn to fight the other guy. Oh, it's still coming for me, huh? Alright, I think I better switch shouts here. Where did my Atronach go? There it is. Atronach, I'm depending on you to help me out here. Yeah, I screwed up, but luckily I've been investing in hit points for this kind of reason. I think I'll make another Atronach over here. We should run into it first. I can then help the Atronach take it down and we'll beat it together. With his DPS and mine together, we should be able to overcome this guy. Okay. Yeah, 2 spheres would be a very rough fight any way you slice it. You can see they drop Dwarven bolts from time to time, one of the very few sources of those, unless you're a Dawnguard member, but you can't really get enough to feasibly use crossbows. And bolts are still pretty weak and undermine the supposed strength of crossbows, unfortunately. Okay. So I might want to switch back now to my Amulet of Talos. Just a soul gem, nothing special apparently. What's up next? Lots of spiders. Ah. Let's see. Can I pull them over here? They're all lying in ambush. It's gonna come out when I get in through that. Yeah, there we go. I called it. That was unexpected. That felt like fireball getting partly blocked. Probably thrown by either a Falmer back there somewhere, or potentially a one of those soul gem traps. But I didn't see one of those. Weird. Weird and unsettling. Oh, wait, I know what it was. Yeah, there's a natural gas that can explode in this area. You can throw fire, and it's terrible because you gotta throw fire. Well, I might need to switch my gear up to be more magic resistant. That's gonna hurt. It can be detected as like a faint shimmering in the air, but it's not easy, especially when you're fighting. That could instantly kill me if I'm not careful, but I can't stop using fire. Fire is, like, by far my most effective weapon. Unless it's a bit of trap here. Can't be that easy. Gonna open it and then jump back fast. Maybe it can be that easy. Alright, anything in this chest? Not really. What about this one? I do think that book, by the way, that we read gave a good explanation of why these places always just seem to be shaped like generic dungeons rather than to be actually practical in their design. So, I like that justification for why we always have these strangely shaped ruins.
Lost.
Well now, spider down there, spider over there. If I walk into the middle there, I'll probably get ambushed by both. Can that guy come up to me? I think he can. Okay, well, just make a summon then. Should be pretty easy to handle. Have we aggroed him yet? Oh, he's like busy working. Doing actual work, these spider workers. The other one's still not aggroed? That's concerning because I don't want to actually get him behind me. The increasingly loud steam is also concerning. Ah, natural gas again. Is that going to fix it? Alright, I'm going to need to quit out for a moment here, so I'm just going to save where I am and resume in a second. Alright, hopefully that has fixed that lag. So I can take out this armor spider. Shouldn't be difficult. Let me loot this treasure chest. There's like a trap of some sort there. I don't know what kind of trap it is, so I better stay off of that. Nothing useful. Someday I'm going to find fire resistance boots, which is what I really want.
Lost.
Nothing else immediately threatening around here. Okay, some kind of barracks room it looks like. Salmon is useless to me. Now, which direction is the main path and which is the side one?
Lost.
Ooh, something in there is awake. I can't tell what that is. It might be like a Falmer, it might be a Dwarven sphere. If it's a Dwarven sphere, I think I want to be comfortable here and have a Wrathman conjured. Yeah, it sounds like it's a Dwarven sphere back there. Yep. You can see even his giant axe doesn't really stun them most of the time. Luckily, you know, impact stuns like everything. There's another way in which is one of the best perks in the entire game. I could heal this guy. I don't know how much HP he has left. But I don't want to rely upon his terrible damage. So I think I'm just going to equip become ethereal in case of trouble. And just focus on using my DPS and his tanking for now. Almost got him. Nice. Yeah, unlike with you know, Atronox, I can get. Where is it? Didn't I take Oh, maybe I never actually learned Necromantic Healing. I better go learn that from the vampires at some point. Huh. I guess until now it never mattered because I never used any undead summons. Okay. So we've got a spider over there. Is it stuck on nothing? That's weird. Okay. So, another interesting looking room up here. What have we got? No obstacles. At least one hidden spider. Is that one? Two hidden spiders and these pistons here that'll knock me off down to that pit where who knows what is waiting. Well, I'm not easily fooled, at least. What will make that guy trigger? Probably won't come out until I move over there, and then I don't know if one or both will come out at the same time. But if I leave my Atronach behind, I can probably focus on one myself. Yep, both of them are coming out. So, get over here. I don't want to be cornered there, actually. Looks like the spider's having trouble navigating through the pistons himself. That worked well for me. I think he's going to fall. Despite being spidery, but can't actually climb worth a darn. Well, I said that, but he's actually sticking to the wall somehow. Okay, there we go. The Atronach, despite, you know, levitating, will also not be able to stick to anything very well. Should avoid falling off very well is what I mean. Can I jump these? I can. That would have been way easier, wouldn't it? I just going to assume that I couldn't. You think the Atronach would shed more light? Spider webs, but ordinary sized ones, so probably no frostbite spiders. How would one get out of that pit? I haven't seen the way to do that yet. Maybe there'll be a way in here. If not, I might need to backtrack to see what's down there. So, the Animoncular. That's where we last heard the rest of them were heading, and that's where the dwarves make their robots, since they're called Animoncular. Solid stuff. Falmer. Sure enough. Well, Hjalti doesn't like that at all. There might be more of those horrible Charis bugs around here. Is that blood there? It is. Anything else aggroed? No. Okay. Well, if there's blood there, it's probably dangerous. But maybe not to me. I hear a Dwarven sphere. That's dangerous to me. Alright, I better make sure it goes for the Atronach there. So far, so good. I better make sure my shout is become ethereal. And I probably better not worry about that guy's hit point bar and just conjure myself a Wrathman while I do a retreat in this direction. I don't mess around with Dwarven Spears, so they could probably kill me in one shot with the power to... are you not going to fight him? Is that what's going on here? Okay, there we go. Probably kill me in one shot with one of their power attacks and certainly get very close with one of their regular old attacks. Get some magic back here. Okay. Well, that could explain the blood. But it wouldn't do to jump to conclusions. Spiders. Get stuck. These guys are surprisingly bad at navigating their own home. There's nothing in your way, man. Well, whatever. It's not going to be much of a fight anyway. Okay. What's in here, though? So, blood splatter. Numerous creatures down below. So this is what happened to Endrust. An elf. It's surprising. I was expecting somebody so daring would be a... well, one of the higher races. What have we got here? Nothing useful. The eyeless Falmer took us in her sleep. I don't know what happened to the Khajiit brothers. I never saw them in the cell. I managed to pick the lock and we made a break for it, but got split up. Sol yelled something about not leaving without finding what an idiot and his poor probable girlfriend's bodyguard. Yag and I tried for the top of the cave shaft. One of the ramps was broken. Without hesitation, she grabbed me by the scruff of my tunic, threw me atop the ledge, and told me to run. And I did. I didn't even look back. I just ran like a coward. I could hear her fighting them, and I just had to get away. Didn't even notice the arrow on my shoulder till I hid here. Those metal creatures are still all around me. I'm too terrified to even move. 8 divines, please just take me now. Well, again, good stuff. Seems like a fairly ignorant person to be going into Dwarven ruins and not know anything about Dwarven machines. They could have picked their expedition crew a lot better. Seems like they did a good job with Yag and Umana, but... Charis. Yeah. They'll be here somewhere, but where? Ah, one of their horrifying blade traps. Okay, well I think at this point I will backtrack to the previous room, and I'm going to see where that, pit area leads to. So I don't miss out on anything cool. Or any, corpses and journals and whatnot. There must be a way back out of it, I'm not sure where it is. Might have overlooked it in the dark. Ah, the spider made it back. Well, here's an Atronach for you. Okay. Now, best way down. Yeah, this will do. I feel like I've been on the other side of that chamber. Oh, I see. Just back where I've been before. Okay, well, I really did needlessly make myself backtrack there. So I came through here. Okay, that all makes sense now. Great. Cool three-dimensional maze in there. By the way, you can stand on top of those things and be pushed up into the air a little bit. It's not useful in most places, but there's 1 or 2 places in Skyrim where you can do that for some kind of platforming type situation. So, again, very cool things. I love Dwarven Ruins so much. Probably the best kind of dungeon in the game. As fond as I am of Nordic Ruins. Not as many special things to find in them. Okay, let me try this again. Now they know I can jump over you guys. You can still be caught and pushed in mid-jump, so, don't do it while they're still in and about to push out. That was so much easier now they knew I can jump over them. Why does my stamina come back so slowly? Does it count as, daylight in here? No, that wouldn't be it. I wouldn't get none at all then. Okay. Well. Back the way I was coming from before I made that silly mistake. So, Charis around here somewhere. It looks like a Dwarven spider up ahead there. But that thing, these things will tear you and your Atronachs in half. So, I need to be carefully prepared here. Number 1, do I have Amulet of Talos on? Okay. I want to make sure I'm not about to get ambushed at the top there. So there's that one spider. That's alright, I can deal with that. I'm not going to try to chance it with those blades. I'm not losing this whole Let's Play to something silly like that. So I'm going to just go become ethereal, and I'm going to run up with that, and it should be able to let me get up to the top. Where's my Atronach? There's the spider. Ow! Atronach, I could use your help. Probably got it. No. Yeah, those blades, the damage they do is ridiculous. I mean, they should do high damage because it's like a spinning helicopter blade, but it is a pretty slow moving one. Doesn't look terribly sharp. So the amount of damage they do feels pretty exaggerated at times. It's probably the deadliest thing in the game. Okay. The spider's down below. I don't really worry about them when they're down below me, only when they're up above me. It's doing its cool sight music, but I have no time for that right now. I must deal with this spider and avoid falling into the pit. Okay. Not what I meant to do. No. Doubly not what I meant to do, but it's alright. I guess I don't mind having one of those potions. Screw it. Let me through. Okay. So, what have we got down here? We have a spider waiting in ambush, just waiting further along. Where will it drop out? I'm not actually sure which side it will drop on. Where's my... What did I alert down there? Can't see it, and I don't like that. It's not conjuring, I don't like that either. I guess it is conjuring somewhere, I just don't know where. Falmer. Where in the world are all of my summons? This is not a good situation for me. I need my summons. All the Falmer down there are alert. Something above is alert too. I don't like this situation at all. Is there a path down there? Doesn't seem like it. Therefore, inside all the ambush from is probably up ahead here. Okay, there's an astronaut. Does the astronaut know of any trouble? We're going this way, man. Okay, simple spider in there. We can handle that. I wonder how close I am to my next destruction. I feel like I've been using it a lot. Treasure back there. Could be booby trap. Probably not. I find like if like the treasure to lock quality ratio is very high, then there's probably a trap. Here there's a high quality lock, so less likely to be a trap. Person died in here? That's weird. Oh, cute. That one, story about like a vampire, I think. I'm getting a lot of good scrolls lately. Okay, I shouldn't take any more treasure, though. Nothing that I can't use. But it's a lockpicking skill book, and I don't intend to raise my lockpicking any more than I have to, so we'll refrain from reading that thing. We've been just about everywhere on that side. Let's see about this side, then. Really, I'm giving my lockpicking skills a workout in this dungeon. Ah, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. So, not too many interesting objects around the side of the screen for me to focus upon. But, oh, I guess I don't need to. Nothing useful. Okay. So. Again, entirely useful. So is that all there is, or is there a path here of some sort? Maybe that's all there is. So maybe I'm supposed to drop down? I feel like they wouldn't just make you drop. They would have some kind of ladder up. Well, not ladder, but ramp up or down. Where would it be, though? I'm not seeing one around here. I don't want to drop into an ambush that I can't get back out of. Because this shock is a little bit tempting in a Dwarven ruin, but probably not needed. Maybe I'm missing another path when I was higher up of some kind? Or maybe you really are just supposed to drop. But either way, I'm going to explore and have fun doing so. I've been to this dungeon once or twice before because I've done the main quest before, but I don't really remember all of it. Why are you stuck in there? Trap of some sort there. I don't like that. Alright, well, I think there's nothing for it but for me to drop down here. Shouldn't take any real damage. Yeah. Oh, wow, Yag isn't a Nord? Huh. That's a Nord meat, though. So Yag threw that person across some kind of object around here, and that allowed them to get away. Apparently a brave and heroic orc who worked hard to try to save a comrade's life. Ooh! Atronach, so help me. You don't fight this guy. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go on up and... There we go. This guy's expected. I've changed out my shout. I will... No, he fell on his own. Or not. I need to watch out, because you never know when he can be shot from down below. Okay, there's a trap of some sort there. I'll avoid that. Anything in this chest? No. Oh. Potion. I can take the potion. Atronach is just fizzled out, it sounds like. Probably got killed. Although Atronach should be immune to poison, so should be resistant to a lot of their damage at least. Oh, there's several down there? Okay. I'm gonna shout them off of this cliff. Ooh. I think I can, but I need to be careful about it. The other one is backed off, actually, so it's probably safer to just fireball this guy down. Using a bow point blank like that? There we go. I knew you guys were eyeless, but not brainless. They could be coming from below me, or they could be waiting around in the ambush somewhere. Oh, there's one. Oh, good! Magic one. What I need to watch out for is getting shot with arrows while I take her out. Oh, there's a dwarven spider over there. Maybe it's the one I knocked down? I'm not sure. Maybe she'll die. Nice. Just a reminder that I need to not fall, of course. Skeevers! Oh, wow, that's a deadly looking pit trap there. Not a pit trap. I'm gonna trigger that thing. Yeah, that would have killed me. Looks like it can't reset, so that's good. I'm being shot at with arrows, and I don't like that. I don't like either of these guys. I want them both to die. So. Hopefully they don't land on anything cushiony. Afraid they might have. Oh, there we go. This took a long time to bounce, apparently. So, still quite a few hostiles in the area. Either above or below. Below. Anything else that could shoot at me from here? Probably not. Need to watch out for that scorch spot, of course. Don't think anybody can come from behind me here. So, let's need to wander further into their hive. Surprisingly few of them here to greet me, that's good. Several crawling around down there, though. Summon it! Okay. Can I make you guys hostile to each other? You at least. Who else is in here? Go kill any buddies you have in the area. Or not. Hopefully they'll start fighting each other now. Yeah. Try to get them both to come out about even. Good cook. Summon a new Atronach on top of both of them, perhaps. Anything in here? I don't know what these things are even supposed to be. I've seen them around. Some kind of Falmer object. Oh, Fury has worn off. that one is down. Oh, he dodged. Fine. I think maybe he thought that I wouldn't be able to hear him if he ran over there and stopped moving, but I have eyes. They gouge at the eyes of their slaves, by the way. Even the playing field, I guess. Deeply unpleasant folks. I guess I left these guys their mead to drink at the very least. Kelty is getting hungry, but there is no way he's feeding on a Falmer. It seems like he'll be out of luck and find a human in here for a while. Many Falmer down there. That one was sitting, that's an opportunity. Just 3? I can handle 3 if I'm careful and keep them fighting each other. This is a good opportunity where they're all clustered together probably to give them a frenzy. That should work, I think. Oh, this is like a Falmer woman. Okay, they have slightly different head shapes and whatnot. When they're on fire, it's hard to tell them. Speaking of fire... Nice, got him into the flamethrower. Again, wonderful environments and fun things to do in Dwarven Ruins like that. How many more? Oh, the Falmer's running around... Not the Falmer, the Alftand's running around setting off Falmer bone chimes on purpose to alert more, I think. It's the only regional interpretation for why, like, an intelligent demon would simply do that. So those chimes will alert them. I don't want that. I can back around there at least. More things in here, but at a distance. Anything in that house? No. A forge. That's interesting. Because now the dwarves nor the Falmer should really use this. I think I'll unlock this thing. Hopefully there'll be some fire-resistant boots in it. You would think these people who live in this, like, constantly on fire area would keep fire-resistant boots around. But you'd be wrong. Guess you can't expect much from filthy elves. Falmer down there. But where exactly are they? I feel like I have to take those guys out, but I don't know what the route to them is. Nah, one's alerted. Well, I'll make a summon there to do a rear guard. Ruin books, Falmer ear... Wow, somebody's been severing the ears from like their own kind here. Ooh. We got some powerful Falmer in there. Powerful Falmer mages. But too powerful for a dual-casted Fury, huh? Well, I don't need to get the Gloomlurk, I just need to get his buddy. Or her buddy. Get off me, you. This is going to be a tough fight. I think I just want to thin the herd for the time being. Yeah, I'll run through some flames. I've been making new Atronach up here. I do not care about your ice attacks, man. Like, blast ice at me all day. But leave that sword out of things. Okay, the other Falmer concerns me, because I don't know where it is. He's got his ice cloak thing on, so it's a great chance to just get infinite magic and just stun lock him down. Oh, the war off. Cast it again! Ah, another creature of some sort has arrived. Hopefully not too powerful. I wonder if he can heal himself. Can't run that risk. Alright, so what are you fighting down there, Atronach? The mages often have useful staves, so I thought I would check just in case. Conventional Falmer? Yep. Alright, I think we've got these guys. Do I misremember? Aren't they weak to ice, actually? Still probably not worth it, because fire just has extra damage, and ice costs a little bit more anyway. I guess I'll stick with the fire.
Lost.
Okay, so we've cleared out those three. Ah, there is the lever to the next zone, I imagine. We'll back up to the previous zone. So I'll activate that once I've made sure things are safe down here. Haven't run into any Charis, which is nice because I hate Charis, but on the other side, I don't know where they are. I guess this is what they took from the prisoners. Maybe we'll find their last books around here. There's Valier. Poison. Should have tried to... Wow, manacled and tortured. Falmer are so charming. This is why we need to kick the elves out of Skyrim. Stormcloaks are not. We need to kick all the elves out of Skyrim.
Lost.
Way down further. So you didn't have a book on you, did you? No, I'm not like overlooking. Ah! No, wait. That's not a book. I'm sure there'll be another book around here somewhere. I want to get the full story. His pack, his pickaxe. This, I think, will probably go back to the other side of that barred door area that they couldn't figure out how to get through before. So that's how the Falmer must have ambushed them through there. Now, where do I get out of here? Maybe this is a rare case where I want to actually use light, or I could just use my Vampire's Sight. Is there a lever around here or something? Levers. Must just be overlooking something with this weird distortion. There we go. Well, it's possible that the journal is just further in. I'm not sure. I don't want to overlook it. I don't want to miss out on the story there. Maybe I'm just missing the corpse somewhere in this village, so maybe I'll search a little bit longer. See what else I can find. Okay, so in here we've got no bodies. Out here we have blood. You don't have a book. I'm not using one as a pillar or anything like that. Like, dissected this person. Probably ate them alive or fed them to the Charis. What did you do with the rest of them? Well, maybe I'll have to look it up later and come back and find the thing.
Lost.
Okay. Down below, we've got a Falmer over there. You probably know where your companions are better than I do, so go and find them.
Lost.
Or not. Fine. I think I'm not high enough anymore to shout them off to like their untimely death, unfortunately. Oh, they have a frostbite spider. Huh, that's unexpected. Not too big a deal, of course. Yeah, it's not even a tough one. They keep all kinds of unpleasant vermin as pets. That guy shooting me from somewhere unknown is a deal. Yeah, so, it's a big deal, that is. That will probably take out my Yep, there goes the Atronach. I think from here I can probably throw them to their deaths. Thank you for the extra magic. Yeah. Is the spider still alive? Yeah. Maybe not. Yes, it is. Okay. Crap. That's poor dodging on my part. Okay. So that taken care of. Anything else down here? Creepy crawlies of all sizes. Nothing there. There. House number 1. House number 2. Big door further on. Is there anything up here that I overlooked? Doesn't seem like it. This end? No. Okay, yeah, I think I've checked everything down here in their little village.
Lost.
Nothing on the other side. Ah. Trap.
Lost.
Why is it facing toward your village anyway? Okay. It resets, but there's no further trip for it. Well, that's concerning. Alright, next zone. Maybe the other people are still down here further, so maybe they're just dragged to like a lower chamber to be eaten or whatever. Traps of some sort. I don't know what kind, so I don't like it. Maybe I will give them a boost. Ah, blade traps. Didn't I see a person in there? Or a Falmer in there?
Lost.
Yeah, that could be pretty funny. Okay, man. Alright, come on in. Come on.
Boost.
Oh, he was just outside their reach. Yeah. And now he got hit by them, but it doesn't. Whatever. Oh, this invincibility spoiling my fun. But I did like no damage to him. Come on. There we go. Alright. I don't trust my astronaut not to walk in there like an idiot, so I think I better unsummon him.
Lost.
Lots more Falmer down here, it seems. Yes, quite. Big chamber. I could be ambushed from a couple sides in here, so I better, I think, put an astronaut down and back off and see where the shots are fired from. Okay, that one has a staff. He's throwing fire at an astronaut, so we have a smart cookie there. Yeah, cool location music, alright. Alright, you should be hostile to all now. You're still only targeting... Well, I think I want the archers in particular dead soon. Didn't mean to do that. Nice. Okay. Who's next? Seems like, despite all the people in here, few of them are actually aggroing for some reason. Who else? Snivet? He's a pretty weak Falmer, actually, not like a powerful Bloom Look or anything like that. Fireballs, I don't like that. I'm happy to have my Atronach tank those for me, I think. Ice Spikes I want to get hit with, but I get my magic back. Oh, well, I got lucky enough to absorb the Firebolt anyway. Lightning. I can resist that. I've got my Archmage stuff that I need to, but I think I'm just going to take him out. Take her out. Yeah, that seems like potentially a useful item. I'm never low on magic. Which I seldom am. Nothing in there. Ooh. Baby Frostbite Spider. So hideous, it's cute. And their Charis pits over here with no Charis in them. Maybe they're feeding the eggs to the spider or something? I don't even know. Who can tell with these creeps? Really, I worked out this lockpicking skill pretty well. Okay. So, I think I need to go up the main approach here. Probably... Oh, there's a ballista up there. Cute. Bet the lever is over here somewhere. Anything in that one? No. So that path is open. What else is in there? Big thing. I bet I know what that is. Hjalti will never have come across it, but he will certainly know about them. By reputation, at the very least. There's one down over there. Oh, yeah. We have a Dwarven Centurion on our hands. They're like bosses of Dwarven ruins, basically, but they're actually less of a threat than Dwarven Spheres most of the time. Because they're slow and lumbering and have no ranged attack, other than occasional steam breath that doesn't really do much. And that's like pretty short range too. So you know, it's tanky, but like it's easy for a mage or an archer or anybody to take it out. Oh, steam breath, you missed. I don't think you can ragdoll them with Boost Roda. I would love to just pitch them off this thing, but it wouldn't do much damage anyway. Oop, I missed, huh? Yeah, you can see even getting hit dead on with their steam is not that powerful even on Legendary. It's just not that great in attack. It is cool. Like, it's an all new type of attack that we haven't seen before. Fun stuff. Other than that, they kind of just have like big melee attacks, but it's just not that effective. Do I still have an Atronach anywhere? Well, if not, I can fix it. So, back up a bit. I'll try to bring him back into vision range, charge up my magic while I do so. Making solid progress on this, considering that it's legendary. Nice. Powerful attacks, as you would expect, given their normal size. It would easily kill me in one shot if I gave it the opportunity. Yeah. Where is he? Why is he walking down that way? What are you doing? I'm over here. Okay. There we go. I'm trying to lure you up here so then I can just drop down and taunt you while I bombard you from the ground instead. Whatever. These things are occasionally useful. I may hold on to that. I think there's at least one quest that calls them. I just forget which one. Ah, the key to the lift. That'll be useful. Now, I thought I sensed more things back here. Human size. Maybe Falmer? Or maybe there were survivors after all. Let's see. I'm still nervous about that ballista. I'm just gonna... No? Okay. Something killed this one. You often find pairs of them, but with one already dead. And seldom an explanation. Maybe I'll muffle as I approach these two. Maybe I'll scout around here first and see if there's nothing else I'm missing. Giant fungus, that's weird. It's like a jellyfish almost. Or a netch or something. Chest back here. Okay. I really controlled myself pretty well and took very few treasures.
Sella, let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Oh, they're both alive.
Of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
That's insane. Okay, and it seems out of character for them to start fighting each other like that. I mean, like, they were, like, long-term friends, employer and employee, possible lovers, in the way they described it. Like, stood by each other till the end. She ran back in after him when he was an idiot. But now they're fighting each other, because he's that dumb. Well.
And you thought I was just a pretty face.
I totally could. Totally could. But I probably won't. They're both problematic to me. And of course, I am the Archmage of Winterhold, and it seems like they're not friendly to Winterhold. Mana seems to be beating him pretty easily. I'll just put an Atchang on top of both of them. Trying to get him to come out roughly even. Yeah, this is a good opportunity to do, go an Ice Storm here. Oh, I hit the Atronach. I better be careful about that. That did some good damage to him. Oh, he healed himself? I wonder if they can both heal themselves. If so, I better just focus down one. I'm not sure if that was a potion or like he's actually casting spells. He's got some spells, okay. I think I'll just focus her down first then. Sorry, lady. You kind of deserve better than this. Well. So she wears... Oh, unique shield there, inflicts bleed damage. It's worthless, but it's cool and unique. Huh. No book on him? No journal? That's a shame. I guess I got his journal at the very beginning, but still would have liked to find more. I suppose we know the story from the others. This... that is worth keeping, maybe. Here's the key to the lift. So now I've got my shortcut I can unlock. So I can use the elevator back and forth from here. Save a lot of time, perhaps. Where's the lever to open this? I'd rather go into these things. There's got to be a lever to pull this thing. Ah, there we go. Great. So that's part of the ruins that was wall up before that they couldn't find their way into. Alright, back down we go there because we have not plumbed the deepest depths yet. So I'll plug in this circular device that I was given. Stand up. Wow, cool stuff. Seems like a weird and impractical design, but cool stuff. And here we go. One of Skyrim's most famous, memorable, secret areas. This enormous, like, country-sized cave under Skyrim, full of giant fungi and all kinds of wonderful things. But that will have to be saved for next time. So, hope you all enjoyed this video. It was like a slaughter of Dwemer and Falmer in there. I look forward to adventuring through Blackreach with you guys in a week or two. Alright, have a great day everyone.